The Buddha's Discourse on the 10 Wholesome Ways of Action. Thus have I heard. At one time, the Buddha was in Sagara's Naga palace, together with an assembly of 8,000 great bhikshus and with 32,000 bodhisattva mahasattvas. At that time, the world-honored one said to the Naga king, "Because the thoughts in all sentient beings' minds differ, the karmic actions they perform also differ. For this reason, there is cycling through the various realms of existence. Naga king, do you not see that those in this assembly and those in the great ocean differ from one another in shape, appearance, and kind? All such differences, without exception, are brought about by wholesome and unwholesome bodily, verbal, and mental karmic actions produced by the mind. Yet the mind has no form and cannot be seen or grasped. It is only that what is illusory arises through the coming together of various dharmas. Ultimately, there is no master, no self, and nothing belonging to a self. Although what appears differs according to each being's karma, yet in reality, there is no creator within it. Therefore, all dharmas are inconceivable, and their nature is like an illusion. Having understood this, the wise should cultivate wholesome actions. The aggregates, sense bases, elements, and so forth that arise from these wholesome actions will all be well formed, and those who behold them will never tire of the sight. Naga king, behold the Buddha's body, born from 100,000 kodis of merit. It is adorned with various marks, and its radiance shines brilliantly, eclipsing all those in the assembly. Even if there were immeasurable kodis of Maheshvaras and Brahma kings, they would all be invisible. All who reverently behold the Tathagata's body are dazzled. Behold also these great bodhisattvas. Their wondrous forms, adorned and pure, all arise from the cultivation and accumulation of wholesome actions and merit. Moreover, the great power and majesty of Devas, Nagas, and the other members of the 8 legions likewise arise from wholesome actions and merit. Now, all the sentient beings in the great ocean have coarse and unsightly forms and appearances. Some are large and some are small. All this results from the various thoughts in their own minds, which lead them to perform various unwholesome actions of body, speech, and mind. Therefore, each being experiences the result of its own karma. You should now learn and practice accordingly, and also lead sentient beings to clearly understand karmic cause and effect and to cultivate wholesome actions. You should remain unwavering in this right view and not fall again into annihilationist or eternalist views. Joyfully respect and make offerings to those of the various fields of merit. Therefore, all of you will likewise receive respect and offerings from humans and devas. Naga king, you should know that a bodhisattva has one method that can end all suffering in the various evil realms. What is this one method? It is to constantly keep wholesome dharmas in mind, reflect on them, and observe them, day and night, so that all wholesome dharmas grow with each thought, without allowing even the slightest trace of unwholesomeness to mingle with them. This can thus bring all evils to a permanent end, bring wholesome dharmas to perfection, and enable one always to draw near to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, as well as other noble ones. By wholesome dharma are meant human and deva bodies, Shravaka awakening, Pratyeka Buddha awakening, and unsurpassed awakening, all of which depend on this method, have it as their foundation, and are thereby attained. Therefore, it is called wholesome dharma. This method is precisely the 10 wholesome ways of action. What are the 10? They consist in permanently abstaining from taking life, stealing, and sexual misconduct, false speech, divisive speech, harsh speech, and idle and meaningless speech, and covetousness, ill will, and wrong view. Naga king, if one abstains from taking life, one will attain 10 qualities of freedom from distress. What are the 10? First, one will universally grant fearlessness to all sentient beings. Second, one will continually give rise to a mind of great loving kindness towards sentient beings. Third, one will permanently eradicate all habitual tendencies of ill will. Fourth, one's body will always be free from illness. Fifth, one will have a long lifespan. Sixth, one will be continually protected by non-human beings. Seventh, one will always be free from nightmares and will sleep and wake happily. Eighth, bonds of enmity will be eliminated, and all enmities will naturally be resolved. Ninth, one will be free from fear of the evil realms. 10th, upon death, one will be reborn in a heavenly realm. These are the 10. If one is able to dedicate this merit toward Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, then, when one later attains Buddhahood, one will have a Buddha's lifespan that can be determined at will. Furthermore, Naga King, if one abstains from stealing, one will obtain 10 qualities that can preserve one's faith. What are the 10? First, one will amass abundant wealth, and rulers, thieves, floods, fires, and unfilial children will be unable to cause the loss or destruction of that wealth. Second, one will be thought of with affection by many. Third, others will not mistreat one. Fourth, one will be praised throughout the 10 directions. Fifth, one will not worry about harm or loss. Sixth, one's good reputation will spread far and wide. Seventh, one will be fearless in the midst of an assembly. Eighth, one will have wealth, longevity, good appearance, strength, and well-being, and will be fully endowed with eloquence, without any deficiency. Ninth, one will always hold the intention to give. 10th, upon death, one will be reborn in a heavenly realm. These are the 10. If one is able to dedicate this merit toward Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, then, when one later attains Buddhahood, one will realize the pure wisdom of great awakening. Furthermore, Naga King, if one abstains from sexual misconduct, one will obtain 4 qualities praised by the wise. What are the 4? First, all one's faculties will be harmonious and function smoothly. Second, one will be permanently free from quarrels and restlessness. Third, one will be praised by the world. Fourth, no one will be able to come between one and one's wife. These are the 4. If one is able to dedicate this merit toward Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, then, when one later attains Buddhahood, one will have a Buddha's concealed mark, characteristic of a great being. Chill life, where clarity deepens with every return.